Hello. This is Umitencho. As you can see, I'm not doing any video gaming videos for the rest of the year because it's New Year's and I'm going to be going on vacation very soon in a couple of days. I may go ahead and pre-record um, 2 more art sessions just so you have something, at least one video of the week. But I am slowing down for the holidays. So yeah, but at the same time, unless I missed something, these 4 characters that I'm drawing means I have drawn all the forms of Buu in the franchise that have official designs. Because I know there's like one from some forms from the PSP game, but it's just like, oh, they absorb Cooler and Brawler or something like that, and it's like, but you don't show, they just use the Super Buu model or whatever without any modification. So I was like, I'm not doing any work for you right now on that, and besides, whatever. But for those that have designs, I believe I'm done, unless I've missed something or something has come out that I haven't paid attention to. I mean, I checked the wiki and all the other stuff, and I always check just to make sure. I don't want to say, oh, this is it, and then it's like, hey, there's this other stuff. So with this, I have all the forms of Majin Buu up to now drawn. Now some people will say, well, why don't you do it with him with the Grand Supreme Kai taking over from the Moral arc? And I looked at the arc, and it's just literally him transforming physically into the Grand Supreme Kai, so it wouldn't be anything special. In that case, I might as well just start drawing the Kai, so that's exactly what I would be doing. But I have all the forms of Buu now, unless something else comes out, like I said earlier. So that was fine. My least favorite of the 4 would be Frieza. The Frieza form, in terms of whatnot. I think the difficulty with this session was that there's no like official stills. Unlike the Kid Buu forms from Dragon Ball Heroes and Dragon Ball Fusions, there were no anime stills or no official artwork. So I had to like scour like video game, the Budokai 2 video game videos, and I had to like freeze frame for some of the forms. For the cell absorption, I didn't have to do that. The wiki had a good reference, but I can tell you the Vegeta and the Tien is terrible. Oh, and the Frieza one as well. I was just like, yeah, no. So I had to go and find those 3. And so eventually I was able to, luckily people are still putting out Budokai 2 videos. So, as of this year, actually, I came across one because I had to get a new reference for the Vegeta one. I just didn't like how it was turning out. But at the same time, it's a good practice to get drawing characters in different states and forms. The Tien one, I think everyone but the Frieza one is doing some kind of super attack. I think the Tien Yamcha one's doing the Spirit Ball. The Cell one is doing the Spirit Bomb, and I don't know how they even decided that Cell super attack was a Spirit Bomb. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, and I believe the Vegeta Buu is doing the Final Flash. I don't think he does Big Bang. I haven't played this game in 10+ years. I can probably run an emulator and play and get this stuff. But I'm just like, why would I go through all that hassle, trying to get the game stuff, and someone's already done it on YouTube for me. I just gotta find one with a good resolution, good video resolution, which was initially a challenge because some of this stuff was like 9 years old, and how we did with our old, in them old days, standard was much lower. So luckily I was able to find something recent for the 3 that were missing good reference photos. In terms of what I would have as my favorite this week, I don't know. I was initially going for Tien Buu, but Vegeta and Cell Buu are good contenders. I guess it'll depend on my mood when I finally update that section, you know, and whatnot. So now that I'm done with the Buus, I can go back to my usual old, random character crap, aside from a guaranteed Pokemon or whatever. So I remember I had to look up the because I didn't know the power levels for these forms. I had forgotten. I know they told you back in if you did the training mode or whatever with Super Buu, it would show you the power differences when the characters transform. I know the Tien Yamcha one actually decreased power but gave you more techniques. The Frieza one was neutral. Cell, please don't quote me on this. I want to say 5 or 10%, and then I think Vegeta was. I think Vegeta was 10%, Cell 5, Frieza neutral, and Yamcha -15 on power. Yeah, because it didn't discriminate between physical and special attacks on that stat. So, not that it wasn't hard. Then again, you couldn't play Super Buu as a character in the story mode, so his decrease in attack, you know. And he didn't absorb from. He didn't have the option to absorb Tien or Tien Yamcha and Vegeta in the story mode. It was Frieza and Cell. That I think it was stage 7 when it was in the hyperbolic time chamber or whatever, or some representation of it. Well, I think it was a missed potential, but I can get it from I can understand from the Vegeta standpoint. I don't know, they could have done something like you beat Buu a certain amount of times and he spits Vegeta out because he's like not good enough or something like that. I don't know. But he could have done Tien and Yamcha, I mean, in my opinion. But my opinion is my opinion on that. I had to do the Vegeta one twice, I remember. Because I didn't like how the first version was coming out. So if I don't put out start to do art sessions or put out videos or whatever for the next 2 weeks, I will see you in the first week of January. It will be a garden video. We'll see how devastated my garden is from my absence. I'm gonna try to set up. I couldn't get the piping or whatever, so I gotta come up with something over the next few days before I head out. I'll come up with something eventually, hopefully. I tested out the garden and it seems like it's about 4 or 5 days of no watering, which is not good because I'm going to be out for longer. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, I like this much better than the old one. Plus you get practice, you know, drawing characters other than just standing and trying to look cool and all that stuff. It's good practice for poses and whatnot. So thank you everybody for coming by. If I don't see you, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you like the content. This is Umitencho, wishing you all a great and wonderful week.